Nothing like chicken bog. One of the greatest recipes you'll ever make. Let's go. You should always use real butter. If you doubt me, put some real butter next to some fake butter outside somewhere and see which one the bugs eat. Bugs don't eat it, neither should you. Alright, butter is melting. Once you get your butter melted, crank the heat up a little bit. Take your chicken, and I'm using chicken thighs with the bone in. Chicken thigh is just a superior cut of meat, way better than the chicken tit. But you don't want to cook these all the way quite yet. What you're doing is just trying to stiffen it up just a little bit so that some of that fat or juice comes out, mixes in with the butter. So just a couple of minutes of cooking these. Salt and pepper your chicken before you throw it in there too. And like I said, we don't want these fully cooked, just par cooked. They get to being par cooked. And set those aside, keep them warm. I mean, you don't really need to keep them warm, but you know, keep them safe. And once the chicken is all par cooked, like I said, it just needs to be stiffened, lightly browned. Then you're going to add some hot breakfast sausage. Yes, you're adding it to the butter because it's delicious. Oh yeah, get every little bit of that yumminess. Now, I didn't have quite as much chicken as I wanted or like I would normally put in this recipe. So, that being said, I am adding this sausage too. And then you're going to add all your veggies, onion, celery, bell pepper. Add all that in there. Going to crank your heat up and break up that sausage. Break it up real good. Mix everything up real yummy like. Make sure that sausage is cut up and you know, chopped up real good. And you're going to cook that for about 10 minutes, stirring constantly, basically until the sausage is done. In addition to that breakfast sausage, I also added the one pound of Johnsonville or Hillshire Farm jalapeno cheddar sausage. Now, obviously, you can use whatever sausage you want, but those are the two brands I would recommend. Because, like, you know, that dollar store Eckrich crap is basically just hot dogs. You want to use quality ingredients. And we're just gonna cook this for another 5 or 10 minutes till that sausage is brown. Once that sausage is done, you're going to add about 4 or 5 cloves of garlic. Yes, that's a lot. Trust me on this. Garlic is your friend. You're going to stir that around, and we're going to let that cook until you can smell garlic everywhere. Oh yeah. You're going to add your spices, and I went ahead and pre-measured everything. The ingredients are in the description. So add all your spices and then rinse that out with some of my chicken broth, which is the next thing you're going to add. Yeah, get all that deliciousness in there. Now, I'm not going to be doing it for this version of the recipe. But if you want, you could even add a chicken bouillon cube to this. It'll just make it more chickeny. Heat up, give it a good stir. When it gets boiling, you're going to add all your chicken back. You want to add all the chicken and all the juices. Get that a good stir, and you're going to bring that to simmer. Make sure you stir it around real good. Get all those seasonings that you added mixed in really well. Oh yeah. Oh, if you did it right, it should be smelling fantastic right about now. Once it is a boobling, you're going to turn it down to about a low, medium, whatever setting keeps it simmering. You're going to cover it, and you're going to let it simmer for 20 minutes. About halfway through, we're going to give it a stir. Oh yeah. Wish you could smell this. It's so good. Put that lid back on in another however long. All right, it has been 20 minutes. Go ahead and take the lid off. We're going to take our chicken out now. Shake off all the vegetables. And we're putting it in a nice clean pan. Don't want to put it in the same pan that you just used when it was half cooked, because we don't want to cross-contaminate and get sick. You get all your chicken out. Some of it will fall apart. That's okay. You're also going to get all of your bay leaves out. I know it sounds tedious, but the last thing you want to be doing while you're eating a delicious meal like this, the last thing you want to happen is to have a damn sharp-ass leaf snag you right between the teeth. That's no fun. So you got to get all those bay leaves out of there. Keep track of how many you put in. And get them all out. Once you got all the chicken and the bay leaves out, crank your heat back up till it's boiling, add your rice. Give that a good stir, turn it down, and you're going to simmer this again for another 20 minutes, covered. And bring it up to a boil before you turn it down. During this 20-minute period. Now, I know typically when you're cooking rice, you don't want to take the top off, but this is a sensitive situation here. If you don't check every now and then and stir it periodically, it might burn the bottom of the rice, and that's the last thing you want to do is scorch this delicious recipe. So, while that is doing its thing, we are going to turn this chicken to shredded chicken. And then after the 20 minutes, the rice is done. I'm going to add that back with all the juices. Give that a stir. Now, I always add a can of some kind of vegetable, either like lima beans or peas. You can add whatever you want. This is one of those recipes that's pretty versatile. Today we're going with peas. I'm just going to throw 2 cans in there. Give it a good stir. Oh yeah. God, this is one of the best one-pot meals. And you see all that we made. There's only like 4 of us here, and this still won't last a day or 2.
Major Kitty! Oh, Major Kitty ate the chicken fat. Ooh, that was so tasty. Ooh.